Time for Slade to take his vaunted Empire gunpowder build against the end boss of Warhammer, that is Archaon, the Ever-Chosen's Horde of Chaos here. Going to be rushing into the staunch gun line of Slade here. He's got a Vanguard of Free Company already doing some skirmishing there, including the Sterling's Revenge, lots of handgunners, and of course, Hellblaster volley guns. We've got a Net Wizard here, plus General of the Empire, absolute Ultra Chad, just on foot with absolutely nothing for it to be as cheap as possible. Demigryph Knights, Halberds there. Yeah, we got more Free Company over here. You saw their grenade launchers being vanguarded on top of Marauder Horsemen at the opening. Also some Zintler's Reichsguard. Reichsguard probably being overall one of the worst heavy cavalry units in the game right now, sadly, but Zintlers do have Vanguard and immune to psychology. Do all Zintlers, or all Reichsguard rather, have immune to psychology? I forget. I think maybe they do. But yeah, we'll get things rolling immediately. Marauder Horsemen going to charge into these Free Company, but overlapping lines of guns means Powder of the Empire immediately going to see them back. The way that Slade is deployed here is pretty textbook, like multiple lines overlapping firepower. The Free Company are going to be somewhat sacrificed early on as the Chaos Forces just kind of blow through the ones here in the center. But those trolls and other units, as they charge forward, are going to be taking some significant fire. So we're just going to keep it in cinematic mode to admire all the glorious shots of the Empire being used here. We get a net on the Nurgle Shrine here. We've got a Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle, several armored stone trolls, a bunch of Marauders for Chaos here. Of course, Archaon himself. Halberds of Khorne, interesting, some extra offensive capability. And yeah, it looks like Marauder Horsemen throwing axes out on the flanks as well. Nice wide build. Love the pick of the armored Chaos Trolls as well. Super fun unit, even if they're not particularly meta. I think they're actually pretty good. Demigryph Knights, definitely going to respect them. Countercharge in, try and bail out this unit of handgunners here. Handgunners have been firing in melee a little bit there, fairly effectively. And let's see if the side charge from the Demigryphs is enough to rout those two weakened units. General also in the center here, tying up some of these Chaos Armored Trolls. Sorcerer of Nurgle, the Chaos player, definitely wants to try and snipe him if he can, but that does mean a lot of these gunpowder units able to continue firing, even like these Ultra Chad Hellblaster volley gun crews, who despite being under melee attack from Marauders, they're still trying to get on their guns and shoot, which is respectable, you know, definitely respectable. They're not going to probably last long there. Silver Bullets also out on this far side, high value unit getting taken out, and eventually those Free Company just losing out to the Marauder Horsemen, kind of in a 1v1 situation there. But yeah, Empire here on the left, stabilizing. Hellblaster is able to stay relatively safe, push back some of these advancing units, get a nice bead on Archaon, try and focus fire on him as much as possible. He's going to move through, just smash this Empire General. No surprises there. Empire General completely outmatched here, but that is going to allow some extra time here. A little bit, yeah, decent placement. Not quite 100% on that Searing Doom there on those Free Company, but definitely respect the attempt to try and dish out some range damage from Archaon via spells. Of course, the Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle can also heal, just has Fleshy Abundance and the AoE passive healing, which is not doing a lot right now, considering the number of models that have been killed. But see how things continue to progress. We've got some more Marauders moving through. The Chaos Halberds of Khorne also smashing up some Free Company militia. And the General of the Empire just getting absolutely destroyed. A lot of that gunfire going into Chaos Sorcerer as well. Instead of Archaon, it's definitely beneficial for him. Maybe you can get a few burning heads through here, as we've seen him attempt to do. Still got some healthy Stone Trolls and some Marauders over here, but balance power definitely swinging in Slade's favor as the guns continue to focus. Yeah, the loss of the shrine there is definitely pretty painful, but Archaon, being an absolute beast, can continue to get it done. You see those Free Company away, just tear out away close. The Marauders trying to collapse in, get all these guns seen off. One unit of Marauders definitely will go a long way here, fighting against these melee units. So you see the Outriders with grenade launchers, though. They close back in, managed to survive that early engagement, and have been doing a lot of work and help take out some of these infantry units. But yeah, man, that Marauder just routed a whole bunch of values worth of guns. Probably saved Archaon's life, because they might have been able to focus him down. Yeah, the Stone Trolls also moving in. Going to get intercepted once again by the Demigryph Knights here, as Marauders continue to press through onto the guns wherever they can. But just Free Company aren't going to be enough to get it done against Archaon. He's got physical resistance, he's got armor, missile block chance, so their shooting going to be relatively ineffective against him. But yeah, I can see the grenade launcher's also not doing much there. A little burning head, activated Slayer of Kings, not exactly sure why, but there you go. Bit of net here on these armored Chaos Trolls as the Demogryph Knights actually pull away from an engagement with them. Just going to allow those Hellblaster volley guns to shoot. Looks like a unit of Marauders there came back from rout. Flag is hidden behind the trees, so unfortunately it hasn't been activated yet. Could come in maybe and shut down the Hellblaster, perhaps. Hellblaster also could just turn around and shoot them and probably rout them off, but anyway. All that being said here, Armored Trolls might be a little bit of desyncing due to the hotfix. I think this was actually technically fought before this most recent hotfix. Got some units kind of standing around here. It's definitely possible, but also possible. Slate's just prioritizing his micro elsewhere, chasing some routing units here, making sure his guns in the back line stay shooting at appropriate targets. Yeah, Archaon going to stay on the move, chasing some routing units here. Some nice friendly fire from those grenade launchers, helping to take out the Free Company. But the Sterling's Revenge, with their AP damage, high volume of fire, will do much better than the regular Free Company, and we definitely see that reflected as soon as they get into range. Archaon's health pool is going to start dropping significantly. Demogryph Knights once again turn to chase those Armored Chaos Trolls. Hellblaster continuing to fire away. Archaon out here in the center. Zoom in one more time for the finishing pose as he kind of looks around him. Just all these gunned down Chaos units left and right. The Nurgle Shrine close by. Definitely some steel faith powder in this one. Definitely a lot of powder. Hellblaster volley guns actually doing a pretty decent job. One of them being straight paying for themselves, but tactically really putting on some nice pressure. Definitely something to be said for critical mass of shooting, and something that Slade was largely able to achieve here. Sterling's Revenge are also super key. Decent melee stats, great armor-piercing damage, kind of went unaccounted for in a lot of that, and ended up getting insane value as a result. Handgunners also do a nice job supporting in a build like this, as do support cavalry, neither of which, again, paid for themselves, but they do an alright job. But yeah, just overall, very, very fun battle with the, the gunpowder line here. Classic Napoleonic-style Total War. One unit of Marauders, 1,000 damage value. That's probably the one that killed that artillery and all the skirmishers, but still. A tough one for Chaos to be put through. I do respect the build, definitely. It's a fun one for sure with the 4 armored Chaos Trolls, but unfortunately just running into, yeah, an absolute line of angry guns. So that was a fun one to watch. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you like this sort of content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.